Death of 20 million people happened in World War I because history book is telling you that it started because one Archduke was assassinated. What they don't tell you is the entire war and the death of 20 million people happened because a driver took a wrong turn. Imagine standing outside a sandwich shop, thinking your assassination plot has completely failed. You look up and the exact same man you were supposed to kill has just pulled up in front of you. He's trapped now. You have a very clear shot. What happens next takes exactly 90 seconds, but it sets off a ticking time bomb that will blast humanity into global chaos. This is day one of the apocalypse. To understand why a single bullet destroyed the world, you have to realize that Europe was not the same as it is today in 1914. It wasn't as peaceful, it was a giant trap. The major nations had formed secret toxic alliances. They promised that if anyone got into a fight, the others would jump in to defend them. That was a total secret. Austria-Hungary was a big bully in the region. Serbia was a smaller neighbor they wanted to crush. But Serbia had a massive angry older brother, Russia. And Austria-Hungary had a dangerous, heavily armed best friend, Germany. Well, they call it a balance of power. In reality, it meant that a spark anywhere on the continent would instantly set an entire map of the world on fire. And that spark was driving through the streets of Sarajevo. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was warned. Earlier that morning, a terrorist group called the Black Hand had already tried to blow up his car with a grenade. It missed. Instead of fleeing the city, the Archduke insisted on visiting the officers injured by the bomb. But nobody told the driver the new route. The driver turns down Franz Josef Street. The governor shouts, "Stop! What are you doing even? This is the wrong way." The driver hits the brake. The engine stalls. The car sits perfectly still, completely exposed. Now, standing right there on the sidewalk is a 19-year-old Gavrilo Princip. He could not believe his luck. He steps forward, raises his pistol and fires twice. One bullet hits the Archduke, the other hits his wife, Sophie. Within minutes, both are dead. Gavrilo Princip thought he was just freeing his people from an empire. He had no idea he just unleashed and signed the death warrants of an entire generation. He did not know that, but as the news of the assassination flashes across the telegraph lines, the secret gears of those toxic alliances begin to grind. Emperors start mobilizing millions of troops, train tracks across Europe filled with soldiers who think they will be home by Christmas. They are dead wrong. Next up, the dominoes fall. Austria demands revenge. Russia pulls its sword, and Germany prepares a secret plan to invade 3 countries at once. Maybe that was not the plan recently crafted. Maybe already they were only